this person, and they're going to want to know how we got their number or how we know to call them.
Yeah.
True.
So are we thinking like the equivalent of like sorry, it took me a minute to unmute, but like, are you thinking like the equivalent of like vampire hunters or like Buffy Summers style type deal?
You can't be sure.
Or like Ghostbusters?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Ghostbusters.
it has like a feel, like something along those lines.
Okay.
Is maybe going on.
Okay, I see.
I'm just trying to think, like, maybe we're overthinking it. Like, maybe I play the fucking fortune teller card, and we call these people, and I tell them that I've gotten like a premonition or some shit that something bad's gonna happen, and they're the only people I could think to turn to.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
So you have
It's a pretty good idea.
How good are your social skills?
Pretty fucking good.
And it's even better because it can be vague as shit.
Fast talk and occult. So I mean,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
you could-
my fast talk is like 55 or 60 or something. It's something ridiculous.
Yeah, mine's 70, so.
Get ready.
I'm a salesman.
Yeah, I think Brian's is
Way
also
too straight
70.
cut. Straightforward.
Okay, that's awesome.
Brian's technically also a salesman.
True.
Sorts.
because every good salesman.
Yeah, you could even
Con man.
say that that you just intuited the phone number, that we don't have a business card.
I wouldn't go that far.
Hey, dude, you know, I want to see if you can bullshit it.
I mean, he probably could.
I mean, that's every time you have to roll extra, the more it hurts
But
us.
the crazier the lie, the harder of a degree of success you're gonna have to nail. So,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, essentially, the more details you can give, even if you do just pull it out of your ass, the more details you can give, the easier it'll be to like convince them that enough is going on.
Also, if we are caught bullshitting that, who do we tell him we got his number from?
Oh, here's an one that doesn't even say any untruth. You were talking to a lady, telling her fortune, and it happened to come up that a couple of your friends had gone missing, and she wrote something on the back of a card and slipped it to you, and then you.
Oh yeah.
Actually solid.
That's
We could totally throw Molly Dempsey under the bus.
Oh boy.
I actually, I was kind of like waiting for my turn to talk and ask, but like, because I didn't want to interrupt. But I'm wondering, like, so then, if Molly Dempsey, she's an attorney, right?
Right.
She's like this really high-powered attorney. How does she fit into this this whole like sort of like shadowy like ghost hunting like underbelly of the city, or is that not yet revealed?
You don't seem to think she has really any affiliation with it at all. Like, I mean, she is a lawyer. She makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
So she probably deals with the scum of the earth, but I don't know. You couldn't say for sure how much she would probably deal with some sort of, like, gross...
Yeah, because what it kind of seems like is she just wants to catch this guy because he's allegedly guilty of a bunch of shady shit, so...
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you all are getting paid for, is to, like, catch this, like, go to this guy's place, get him to take you in, and then when he's out trying to figure out whatever your issue is, snoop around and case the joint and see if you can find any evidence. Because the people that he has been finding that are in trouble and helping have been either A, leaving the city, or B, just disappearing entirely.
Okay.
So we've got, what's the story so far?
So for right now, it looks like we got his number. Okay, so either we got his number from a lady for missing friends, or we're gonna throw Molly under the bus. We haven't decided yet. And
now,
then
Molly did also tell you that if any of their names gets attached to this,
then he'll fuck off. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so I think we're better off going with the, we got this number from a lady who she was telling a fortune.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
And it's also simple.
It's also way less of a lie.
Yeah.
Because technically he did. Apple Slice is going to be doing some fortune telling for this person, and they did give you the number. So.
Does anybody here know how to draw?
Not I.
Yeah, there's
I
no.
probably do.
Now, are we talking about people, or are we talking about characters?
Characters. Any of our characters know how to draw.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has any real.
What skill would that even be?
The reason why I was asking is because I wanted us to all get on the same page about who this lady is that we got in contact with, in case he questions us separately. So that way, when we lie together. And just so we could all have a solid image of this, like, random nobody lady in our head. Some, like, medium-haired, brunette, shawl-wearing, knockoff Louis Vuitton purse-toting, high heel in a back alley type of lady that gave us this card.
Okay, that's a pretty good description.
Actually, like you painted a picture there.
I hope everybody got all that, because it's time to call.
All right, I'm not calling, so who is?
Brian.
I was going to say, it sounds like Brian.
Yeah, I start making myself kind of like hyperventilate to sound like I'm distressed.
Oh boy.
Do we all know each other or no?
Yeah, you all at least worked together on a couple of jobs before. You may not all work together regularly, but you have at least all worked together at some point.
Okay. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Brian. I apologize.
No, that was a good pause point for me. I'm gonna have to take this slow because I gotta come up with a damn good lie.
Basically, what I would go with is just the fact that some lady showed up, said she hears like a ghost crying in her house or some shit. I don't know. Oh, no, not a ghost crying in her house. She wants to know about her husband cheating on her. And then we told her about our issues, and then she gave you the card. I don't know why. This lady just seems like, seems just legit now.
You've pretty much named any woman in LA at this point.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. So you make the call? Yeah. Yep. Oh, Megan, is that you in the car that we're hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me mute myself. I apologize.
No worries. It rings a few good times, and damn, where's the thing? Fuck you. Okay. A woman answers the phone and says, "Devilish deputies, how can I help you?"
Oh my goodness. I need help. I need help, Daddy.
Oh, okay, just calm down. You have to are you in danger right this second?
I'm not sure. I came to this building here to perform a reading for a young lady. She seemed upset about some personal issues in her life, and I attempted to perform a seance. And it seems like there's a presence in the room. I can't believe.
Okay. Are you on a house phone or a cell phone?
What am I on?
Well, it's 2001. You can have either or.
It's a cell phone. It's one of those old style flip phones. It looks like a panini press.
Okay, that's great. That's perfect. So what I need you to do right now is I need you to walk outside of the house. Just walk outside of the house.
I'm just it's safe to leave the room.
I feel like there's no place less safe than that room right now. You should probably leave that room and then leave the house.
Okay. I'll try. I'll try to leave the room.
And I look at the rest of the group and kind of like nod towards the door.
And we're just going to follow her.
And she's like, while you're leaving, just describe to me like what's going on. Are there like things flying around or?
nothing flying around. I see it's like a fleeting glimpse, like a darkness in the corner of the room, but whenever I look, it's gone, and I just feel as if the walls are closing in on me.
I smashed a couple light bulbs.
What was that?
I start shaking the curtains.
Hey, get out of there. Get out of there right now.
Standing in the corner with aluminum foil. Wobbly.
So, I make my way, and like I'm doing the old lady shuffle, okay? And like
Put the
I make
phone
my way
down
over
by your
there.
thighs so you can get that like noise as they're like rubbing together.
I can count the Werthers in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm doing the old lady shuffle, and I look over at Squirrely and I go.
I keep making noises.
Yeah. Yeah, and every time he does something, I flinch at it and just kind of like gasp and then continue working my way out of the building.
Even after Brian leaves, I'm still in there breaking plates. And, I've kind of gotten into this.
Okay, all right. Now that you're outside, if you would like to, just you can tell me where you are, and we can come get you, or we can come and investigate. Like we can come check it out like immediately.
That would be very nice. Give me a moment. I'm a bit flustered. I have to remember the address.
Yeah, I just like very slowly, like one number at a time, give her the address.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys are actually like you're on Ocean Avenue. You're in Santa Monica. You're on Ocean Avenue, an apartment tucked between businesses. Where you're at, you can actually see not only the beach, but like the pier and all that shit. You can see the Santa Monica Pier from where you're sitting. And she says, "Oh wow, that's actually like right by us. Fantastic. I'm gonna be there in like 2 minutes. Do you want me to stay on the phone? Do you want to stay on the phone?"
Yes, that would be lovely.
And I signal to the guys, I'm like, hit the car.
Yeah. Before long, and
I'll bring the car around.
before long, a convertible black like '69 GTO pulls up in the road and like parks kind of halfway on the sidewalk. And while the whole time she's talking to you, she's just like, just don't go back in the house. I mean, if they're like, if they're like private, whatever, just don't go back in there for anything. And as she's pulling up, she just terrible driver, like swoops up onto the curb, like eats the shit out of it with this nice car, and like slams on the brakes, takes it, puts it in park, and hops out. And she hangs up the phone and she says, "Oh my God, sweetie, are you okay?"
I'm like sitting on the steps, just hunched over. I'm taking my bandana off, just like dabbing my face with it.
And I'm gonna give her a freshly opened LaCroix.
She she opens the other car door. The car is sitting at a crazy angle because it's like halfway up on the curb, and she just like, just try to have a seat. And she like settles you down a bit, and she pulls out this like camcorder. She's like, "All right, I have to go in and just kind of document what's happening so I can tell my partner. My name is Rafaela. It's nice to meet you. Damien and I will be. I think Damien and I will be taking your case." And she walks over to the house. So you guys know for a fact that this woman is pulling up and is trying to get like video evidence of your haunting.
When she pulls the camera out, I immediately turn away from it, and I put like a face mask on, like a protective face mask, like for germs and shit.
Okay.
Like when she tries to go in the building, I'm like,
Be careful, dearie. It's not safe in there.
It's okay. I'm a professional. You just stay right there.
Oh God, is Anthony still out there busting plates?
no, Anthony went to go get the car.
Oh yeah.
So
Are
is
we,
there
are we
any?
all piled in the car at this point?
No, they're getting video footage. I'm going around back to get the car and bring it around.
Yeah, because this is all kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll take a couple of minutes just for her to get there, and a couple of minutes just for you to get, the car cranked and pulled around or whatever. So,
So she takes a
yeah.
minute to warm up. Yeah.
So yeah, she, you guys see. Are you all outside, or are some of you still inside the apartment?
I'm outside because I'm with Apple.
Okay. Is anybody inside the apartment?
No, I'm outside with a glass of scotch in my hand, pretending to look terrified.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, and she just immediately walks over. If the door's open, she just walks straight in, power walks. Or if it's not, she just kind of opens it, slams it open, and just goes in there all gung ho recording stuff. And you guys are just out here while she's walking through your house with a camcorder.
The whole house falls in on her. She dies. So, while she's in there, I suggest that who all's outside with me out of the group?
Me.
Chris.
I'm outside.
I'm outside.
I'm gonna tell her you guys were other clients that were there for the seance.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I figured we were going with.
That way she'll ask you guys to come along
No one's in
too.
the house. I think Anthony is the only one who's away from the group pulling the car around. The rest of you are all together. That's what I'm
Can all the rest of us
Charlie's the
go over?
lone wolf. I think he would be happier in the car by himself.
Also, that's the
Hey,
car I
Lawrence.
drive. So,
What'd you put in the chat?
yeah, it's in genital. It's 2001, but that's the car I drive.
I guarantee I'm not gonna like this. What a fucking idiot.
Of course you do. Can we all get together and make sure that we are straight on our depiction of the woman so that none of us have to actually remember it?
Yes, so what I would say is that you're just going to go over it a second time, and you won't have to do the confusing talking that whole thing out. We'll just say you have it settled.
Nice.
Cool.
All you gotta remember is the knockoff purse and the high heels in the alley, and everything else just kind of comes together.
Yeah. Anthony, you hear, as you're pulling the car out, well, you don't hear anything. You see inside the house, because you don't know what's happening. You didn't see her pull up.
Right.
Yeah, you see somebody's in your house with a flashlight, flashing around. And you can hear a woman talking loudly, but you can't make out what she's saying.
I pull up to the front of the house with the car, and I'm gonna pull up behind their car.
Okay. Completely behind their car, or are you going to keep it on the road?
I'm gonna keep it on the road behind the car, and I'm gonna get out and say, someone over here is asking for a ticket. Who's parking like this?
Jesus Christ.
There's no one to talk to out here except for your colleagues, so...
This is 2001 LA?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's no one out here. That's what I was looking for. Alright, we're safe to talk.
I want to take a note of their license plate number.
Is this their car?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, anybody who wants to get in my car, I'm gonna sit back a couple blocks and just follow them.
That sounds like a good idea.
I am going. Shotgun.
The license plate just says DEM1.
I hate that.
Like the number one, obviously.
Yeah.
I take my my little pocket knife out of my pocket, and as I go to get back in my car, I crack their fucking tail light on the side that they wouldn't see, and then I go get in my car and.
Oh, come on.
Whoever gets in, and then we loop back around.
I get in.
Get some distance and surveil.
Okay, so you're gonna wait for her to come out, get in her car, and then follow the car?
And then pull her over because of her tail light.
No, I'm just gonna follow her, and if they're wondering why they're getting followed, then I have a reason.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Alright, so...
wreck up on the trip. So,
Oh, yeah,
That could be a reason.
I'm not, but this is way out of my jurisdiction, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so she,
Is your character an actual cop, or do you just drive that thing?
Yep.
Fucking unreal.
as long as he doesn't have, the flashing light, it's not illegal, so...
That's true. That's fair.
It even has the red.
By the way, he has the
dash.
flashing light.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a flashing light. It's not actually illegal to have that. It's just illegal to use it.
I believe it's yeah, exactly. It's illegal to use it.
And trust me, my character knows the law. Okay.
So, who all is getting in the car with Scorley?
Me.
Oh, fuck, man.
You can get some
Jack,
fancy-
I like that.
I'm not. I'm gonna hang out with the clairvoyant, pretending to look scared.
Okay, so everyone gets in the car except for you two, Apple and John.
The old Chrysler Enforcer.
And so as soon as you pull around and get around the block, she comes out of the house and she says, "Okay, so I didn't see your problem." She like sort of makes her way around to the driver's seat and hops in, and she says, "Are you guys gonna be okay? Do you want to leave this place, or do you want to just stay here?"
I like to pull my collar closed. Like,
I feel cold.
Hey, ma'am, if I'm gonna take you with me, I need you to just you have to tell me that you would like to come with me. Like you have to tell me that you want to come with me. It's kind of a
I don't like that.
I don't want to end up with you saying that I kidnapped you or something. I want you to tell me of your own free will that I can take you with me. Oh, it's LA. This place is horrible. No one should live here.
I agree, my dear. Oh, absolutely. You're certain you can fix my problem.
Yes. So
Am I able to pull a check to pick up that the the license plate says demon, and she's requiring the specific invitation?
I wouldn't say you would need a check for that. That just sounds kind of like something that you put it together as a player. So I would say if that's something that sticks out to you, I am very much about that sticking out to you.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that too. So that's pretty fucking good.
Because Scorley thought it just said Democrat. So.
Well then I got my
It's
vote.
like the thing where you start to read something and you just assume you know what it's going to say.
Right.
That's very Republican.
Yeah, dim one.
I totally thought it was Democrat one as well.
So you guys, she says to both John and Apple, I can, like I said, I can take you to my place, but I need you to like just for me. And she's still recording. She
Yeah.
says, just for me, just like essentially, just you're giving me permission to take you away from here because I don't want it to seem like I'm kidnapping you.
Yes, if you can fix my problem.
I'll go with you, honey. That'll be all right.
Perfect. We're literally just right around the corner. She busts a Yui, which is very easy because she's already on the curb, like
Yeah.
halfway over the curb.
She's got
So
plenty of room.
Plenty of street to do it. Yeah, she
I'm
busts
already
it.
working with the Faustian loophole here because there's no problem to fix.
Right?
Yeah, and she whips around and she does a Yui and then she hits Colorado, which is the street that the Santa Monica Pier is actually on, the one that runs up, perpendicular up away from the beach. And she only goes like 3 streets up. And she pulls into the parking lot of a little flower shop called Leaf & Co. Leaf and Petal Co.
It's the old person speech about how when I was a girl, this was all orange fields.
As far as the eye could see.
Me and Susan Schroeder used to take the trolley. She pulls up. So, that being said, she's pulling into the flower shop. Anthony, I assume you're following?
Yes.
So yeah, you guys get like 3 blocks away, and she pulls into the parking lot of a flower shop called Leaf and Petal Co.
Okay. Also, before we split off, I would have gone to Johnny, since he's from this era, and not a million years old, and told him to put his phone to like iFind friends or whatever.
Jesus.
Whatever the 2001 version of being able to track someone's position.
Do we have something like that in 2001?
I'm sure there was an app for it.
They have, like
There
location.
were no apps.
There were no applications
That
on
was
phone.
GPS in 01, right?
Yeah,
GPS,
it was
I-
terrible, but yeah, it existed.
I don't know if they had them in phones yet. I don't know.
We didn't have smartphones yet.
Exactly.
No,
So.
but they could still bug phones.
But
Like, they
could
still tap
triangulate
phones.
people's mobile phone numbers if you had like connections with the police and stuff. I guess.
Oh,
So
I
there's
do.
that.
I
Yeah.
have, like,
GPS was not public in 2001.
Yeah, I,
Okay.
I have plenty of things that the police only have.
It's TomTom, not Doug.
Ha.
Don't ask me how I have these things, but I have them. They're in my Chrysler Enforcer.
While I'm in his car with him, I'm just like, wow, awful lot of democratic liberal technology you got here. Huh? And Big Daddy Gob appreciates you.
This is small daddy gov, and I don't work for any organization. So here, how about this? Let me just tell you, this is how it's supposed to work. Small businesses running the law. Nothing more Republican than that.
Well, I don't know. I think the government has a right to run
agree.
everything. I think the government is protecting us, and they have to treat us as such.
Well, that's interesting, and I just turn up what I'm assuming is country music.
Rush Limbaugh, very likely.
On the radio.
I don't know why Rush Limbaugh's on at fucking 6 o'clock at night, but whatever.
Oh,
Because he's old.
when he's not on, I have a cassette tape.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
It's just a recording of his older hits, you know?
And the B-side of the cassette tape is just you recording over Glenn Beck reading horror stories from Halloween, because he does that every Halloween. And it's October 29th, so anyway. Glenn Beck is actually a surprisingly fun horror reader, if you will. I don't agree with his policies or his bullshit that he talks about, but it's very fun.
Right, quit trying to save yourself,
Something
you
hard.
fucking radical.
So you guys pull into the parking lot, and you're right behind. Rafaela and your two party members.
Bro, Rafaela's a fucking demon name, all right?
And she, when you guys all pull up, Rafaela notices that the car behind them pull in, and she says, "Are those friends of yours?" Or she doesn't put the car in park, and she doesn't turn it off.
Oh, when we pull up behind him, we do the whole slow ride up to the back of him, and then loop back around and head out of the parking lot.
I see the car go.
That's the fuzz.
I turn the light on top of my shit and just peel out.
Meanwhile, I go, whoop, whoop.
Anthony, I know this is gonna sound odd, but give me a stealth roll.
Gotcha, baby. Let's see.
Or a luck roll, either or.
I too would like to give a stealth roll because she's already seen me with my mask on, so.
I would like to push that.
Wait, hold on, sorry, is that stealth or luck? It is stealth, okay. Push it, yeah.
Success.
Okay.
Oh, never mind, we're good. We're good.
Now, you guys moved quickly enough that you noticed the girl in driving the car that was in front of you, the very nice GTO, looked over but didn't see you.
She wouldn't be able to see you anyway. I have very deep tint.
Nice.
So does her car.
Either go.
Oh yeah, I'm very admiring of it.
So it's not her you were so much worried about, but when you flick the lights and hit the siren and peel out, a cop car behind you, the lights flick on, and they begin to give chase. You quickly cut around a corner and shut off your lights and siren, and they blow right past you.
Wow, these police, Democratic police, am I right? They can't drive for shit.
Well, I mean, they're serving and protecting, and we're not a threat, so it's fine.
Did a great job back there. I pop her back in reverse.
As long as we're not resisting them.
No, I'm a Democrat, remember?
Gross. Actually, I like that.
He does like that. I don't like that.
If everybody just wouldn't resist.
Well, resisting is human nature, and I don't think that we should be faulted for it.
So you guys have driven off. Where are you going to go if not following your friends or watching your friends?
We know where they're at, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna stick in the neighborhood, but not on that area of the block. and I'm gonna hit a coffee shop and grab a donut
There's a
and coffee.
bunch of shit around here. So, I mean, it's the early evening. There are coffee shops. There are fucking. There's actually like there are internet cafes. There's one of those sushi places that has everything come out on the belts.
Oh, I can't have coffee. It gives me indigestion. Maybe they have a good green tea here.
They do. This is Santa Monica. They have a good green tea here.
I respect the institution a little less, but I take my coffee black and a donut, please.
Yeah, before long, you guys are snacking and smacking. Everybody else, you guys get out of the car after the car that was following you speeds off, and then another cop goes driving after them. It appears as though they do not catch whoever they were after.
I look at the girl and I go, I don't know if I can take much more excitement tonight.
Don't worry, ma'am. We're in a safe place, and you're fine. There won't be any more excitement. You're in a safe place. And she goes and she unlocks the door, punches some numbers into a keypad, and hits a light, and beckons you all to come inside. She's like, come on, everybody get in here. You guys hungry? You want me to order some food, or?
It's just me and Apple with her, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, is everybody else with Anthony? Oh yeah,
I think so.
Good. Yeah, so just you and Apple. Okay. She beckons you both in.
I was
She said,
confused for a second.
Yeah. Come on, get out of the night air and just have yourself a seat, and we'll get you situated.
Get away from that bad evil there.
So do you guys go inside?
Yeah, I think we gotta play the part at this point.
Okay, and when you guys go inside, there's like that counter, like where you can see like the cash register and all that stuff, and there's that bulletproof glass covering it. She opens a thick door she unlocks a thick door that goes behind the counter, and leaves it open for you, walks to the back, opens another door that looks kind of like a standard front door for a house, and in that leads into like a small apartment.
She's opening all these doors and I go, you can't be too careful, can you?
No, you really can't. This is like an okay area, I guess, but it pays to have some sort of security. Anyways, come on in, make yourself at home. Do you guys want anything? Can I make you some tea, coffee?
Oh, a cup of tea would be lovely, dear.
I'm just gonna have a nip of what I've got here in my pocket, and then I want to look around and so I look around and what do I see?
Yeah, so you guys tell her that. She walks off to the kitchen, separate room, not an open floor plan, and you're sitting in the living room. So you're looking around. You see that there is a desk at the other end of the room, and on that desk is a laptop that's just open, facing away from you. It looks like whoever sits at the desk would sit on the other side of it from you. There's a, television. It is not on. There are, various lamps around the room. One of them is on, giving you kind of a dim lighting. And there are bookshelves filled with books.
I'm gonna walk by the bookshelf on my way, moseying toward the desk, and kind of take a gander and see if anything pops out at me in terms of titles.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a spot hidden.
While he's doing that, I'm going to kind of be lookout.
I dropped my signal for a second. I didn't hear if there was a response to that.
No worries. Hey, Anthony, are you going to smoke? Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'll go with him. We're going to smoke real quick, and then I will get right back to you guys.
Cool. So time for a break.
Roll. So let's see. Brian, go ahead and roll a spot hidden as well. So I'll need Brian and Joe to roll.
Oh.
To roll a spot hidden.
That was what I missed.
Yeah.
Ew, that's bad.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so Brian is Apple Slice is failing as a lookout, but Johnny has found something interesting, and we'll get back to that here in about 5 to 10.